start.
Hello, good evening, one and all. Welcome to episode 9 of Author Interaction. I am Divishri Nandini, working as Head of Communication Department. I am LLB final year student at SRM University, Lucknow. Rustle Book Club is the brainchild of Rahul Suri, an 18-year-old student at Shiv Nadar School. His initiative has allowed for the integration of people from various walks of life who have one thing in common, their passion for reading. Books reach the mind and the heart, allow for empathy and sensitivity, allows for connection. In today's uncertainty, the narration of stories allows us to build resilience and feel less alone in the obstacle we face. I'd like to welcome today's guest, Dr. Harmeet Kumar Bhalla. So let me tell you something about her. She is a published author of 3 books, Kohinoor and Red Paper, Black Paper, and Alive. Her poems are inspiring and motivational. She writes poems for women, men, and children of all ages. She actively participates in educational programs and talk shows for the upliftment of children's education. She writes especially for the girl child. She writes haiku and tanka. Her poems have been published in several national and international anthologies. She presented a paper on Indian women in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia in 2017. She is a doctorate in English literature from CSJM University, Kanpur. After working as a lecturer, she is now working as a school principal in Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh, India. Her 4th collection of poetry and her first novel of trilogy series, She Will Move Mountains, is about to be published. Hello, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Divya. Thank you. And Rahul also, thank you so much for inviting me here. And I'm here to answer all your questions and discuss about my journey. So yes, we can start now.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much for taking out to join us today. So, ma'am, my first question would be, I'm sure that transition from a school principal into a writer would have been came along with many roadblocks. How did you combat all these hurdles? What inspires you to continue juggling between these two professionals?
See, I have been a school principal since 8 years. But since I was a child, I wanted to become a writer. And I kept writing off and on in my diaries and started collecting and compiling poems. And last year, when I felt that I have done all my responsibilities, when I have a daughter who is married, I have 2 grandchildren. But what happened is I had to do something in life. And I think age is just a number. When I reached 50 years last year, I was 50 in July. So I thought there are certain things which are still incomplete in life, which I have to do before leaving this world, I feel. And there are so many things. And I started compiling my poems. And I just prayed to God every day. I used to come from school and I used to sit in front of God. I'm very religious. And I used to ask God, please, God, just tell me when will that day come? When will I start writing? I want to write. There are so many things building up in my mind. So then a day came finally. जो भी photo रखी है of God, and I said, please, now you hold my pen. I have to start. And you know what? That is the magic. See, last year I started, and in October last year, I'm a woman and I had to write about women. I'm seeing the condition, the pitiable condition of women in our society. So I wrote Kohinoor because I feel every woman is a Kohinoor. And I wrote Kohinoor. And it is a collection of 60 poems. Then I said values for children because being a school principal, I had to write something for children. And then I wrote Red Pepper, Black Pepper. It is a collection of 80 poems. It is basically written on the values which we should inculcate in our children. Then came the third one, that is Alive, because after so many years, 50 years of my life, there had to be something autobiographical. So it has a collection of 100 poems, and they are autobiographical based on my own life, my love life, my husband, my children, my 50 years, how I passed, and what all problems I faced in my life. There were good days, there were bad days, as everybody has in the life. And then I started with the novel because I had to write a novel. And this novel I started last year, and it is almost done. It will be published in June, and it is based on women again. And it is She Will Move Mountains. That is the name of the novel. And it is a trilogy. This is book one, which has come. And the fourth book of poetry is also there now. It will be coming out next month. Yes.
Such a heartwarming story, ma'am. That's really amazing. So my next question would be, when did you realize you want to be a writer?
I realized it was, I think, 3-4 years back. I realized I had to do something apart from becoming a school principal. And so what do I do is I come home from school. Since last year, we are having online classes, and being a principal, I have to go at times to the school. I have to be in the school. But when I come back after having my lunch, I rest for a while, and then I write 4 to 5 hours every day. And see, family suffers, I know, but still I'm writing 4 or 5 hours every day, and that is in the routine now. And I want to write.
That's seriously really amazing. So, ma'am, what would you say is your interesting writing quirk?
Interesting.
Ma'am, sorry, but you are not audible. I think there are network issues.
Please repeat the question.
Ma'am, what would you say is your interesting writing quirk?
Okay, my genre. I basically write about women and children because I feel children are the future. Because see, next year, of course, I'll be writing more on children now. And I've started a novel on children, and 3 to 4 works I've started on children, because that is also a very nice field. And the main thing I want is I want children to read. That is the main thing, because children are more engaged in many other mobiles and internet and all these things. So I want them to read, and I want them to make it a task. Read every day, read 10 to 15 minutes, then you can increase your reading habit. And that is the best habit which a child can develop. And I'm basically organized talk shows related to reading, because this habit children are forgetting, and they have to inculcate this habit again. And that is a very good thing. When you read, you learn so many things. See, Rahul is so much into reading now, so I really like this thing. And wide variety of books you should have in your house. That is the best gift I think you can gift a child, a book, because it stays with you lifelong. And I'm writing about children and women, basically.
So, ma'am, how many books have you written, and which is your favorite one?
I've written 3 poetry books. See, the first one was Kohinoor, and second is Red Pepper, Black Pepper, and the third one is Alive. And I've written 3, and 3 again are coming next month, and many more in the future. And I love to write, and I love to read, and as soon as I get 10-15 minutes spare, I make it a point to read. all the writers. I read all the new writers who are there. I read the old ones also. Old ones, basically, like I have gone through them. I have read all of them. And I've learned so many things from them. But the new ones, I make it a point to get one book in every 10-15 days and then read it. See, we have to buy books. The best possession which a human being can have is books. And I feel proud and happy carrying my own books now. So I would like to show you, I think it is visible. See, this is the first one. This is Kohinoor. This is the journey of a woman. And then is this is on children, red pepper, black pepper. It is based on the values. And then comes the third one, that is Alive. This one, Alive, is on me, myself, autobiographical, a collection of 100 poems. So I'm enjoying now. I'm very much into this field, and I read and I write.
That's really, really amazing, ma'am. So my last question would be, what does your school colleagues think of your writing?
See, I'm in a government school, and the colleagues think it is a very good thing. Like Principal Ma'am has started writing now. You won't believe, I'm living in Kanpur, and it's a big city, but we don't have published authors here. Crores of population, but still something is lacking. We are reading, we are writing, but still how many are coming forward? How many are becoming published authors? I haven't come across any. So I feel happy, and even my school and the school from which I passed out, I belong to Jhansi. I'm from St. Francis Convent, Jhansi, and they are so happy. They have placed my books in the library of the school, and I feel after the lockdown ends, maybe in my city also, they feel proud and they keep these books in the library, because I feel that is the best thing for my city.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us today. It was an amazing conversation with you. Special thanks to Rahul Suri for organizing this evening and connecting people through the Russell of Book Club experience. Please subscribe. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. You're always welcome.
Like